then 5
10 burpees.
push-ups. Oh my God. Yeah, no, burpees are not going to be a part of the workout plan. I promise you that.
Okay,
right
good.
now.
Okay, I'll come.
Jonesy and Ray, just wondering.
Welcome back to Just Wondering podcast, where we will surprise each other with whatever topics come to mind. We literally know nothing and have made a rule to never research before recording. So buckle up.
We're your hosts. I'm Jones.
And I'm Ray. In Jones, I was just wondering about exercise.
Exercise. I like it, but I also hate it. Like, I want to exercise and I want to like it more, but mostly it just sucks.
It's really like a lot better to be able to like play as exercise. Like, that's why sports are so much more fun. Like, I know you play hockey and softball. Going bowling is always like a riot. Like, we have so much fun. Even like ping pong. Like, if you're playing, it doesn't feel like exercise. Or dancing. I would love to be able to go dancing again, because dancing
I love that.
it doesn't feel like you're exercising.
No, until the next day. And you're like, well, I definitely shouldn't have dropped it low that many times. Remember once being at a bar and I was like, oh my God, dancing is such a good exercise. You know what? Instead of paying for a gym membership, I'm just going to go out dancing more often. I was like, that is going to be far more expensive than my $10 a month gym membership.
Otherwise, though, you were probably still going to go dancing more and spend that money. So you would be saving the $10 of your gym membership if you canceled it.
True. I thought to myself, I could go dancing 3 times a week. There's like, no, I can't do that. Can't do that.
I was considering taking dance classes right before things shut down.
Ooh, what kind of dance?
I was thinking about taking like a hip hop dance class. I think that'd be fun.
Oh, yeah.
Because I have done a lot of dance class in the past and I've always really liked it, and I'm good with choreography. So I thought it'd be like a really fun way to do exercise.
A lot of people like Zumba, which is like dance exercise.
A friend of mine did the instructor's course for it. So now we've been trying to convince her to run Zumba classes in the park just for like a small group of friends. Because I was like,
yeah, like I'll come.
Yeah. And
Sign me up.
Exactly. So I was thinking like we could even take turns, right? Like if she didn't want the pressure of always leading a class or whatever, like she could do Zumba one week and then I could do like a HIIT workout another week or something like that. I don't know.
I might not come to that one.
No, but I could give you modified versions or something. Or one time I was part of this small workout group where I was working out more frequently than the other people in the group. So I had a higher endurance level. So our instructor just told me I have to keep doing the exercise until everyone finishes. So if I say do 10 push-ups, I have to keep doing push-ups until you finish 10 push-ups.
Well, good luck, because I can't do a push-up, so I'll be there for a while.
She'd actually assigned us like 100 jumping jacks, and I probably did like 250 jumping jacks. Like, I love jumping jacks. That's not a problem for me over other exercises. Like, I'd rather do 200 jumping jacks than 10
burpees.
Push-ups. Oh my God. Yeah, no, burpees are not going to be a part of the workout plan. I promise you that.
Okay,
right
good.
Now.
Okay, I'll come.
Also, 300 sit-ups is definitely not going to be a part of that.
Oh, that's wild. I mean, good for you for doing that, but
I still am not fully recovered. So that's why I was really wondering about this topic, is because like, so my friend was saying, I'm training to be able to do 300 straight sit-ups. And I was like, I think I can do that. And he was like, baby, no, there's no way, that's way too many, that you can't do it. And I was like, I would be genuinely surprised if I could not do 300 sit-ups. And so then I was just wondering if I could do it. I was like, I might as well try it, but I genuinely was like, I think I can.
I'm not surprised that you could do it. I don't know why he doubted you.
So like the first 100 was fine, no problem. And then I was like 150. And I was like, okay, I'm halfway. So like, I know I can do 150 because I already just did 150. So I just kept going. And then the last 50, my whole body was shaking. Like my calf muscles were like shaking. My hip flexors were shaking. Everything was shaking. And I finished and I was like, yeah, okay, cool. And then I was sore for like 4 days.
I could not do it. I could maybe do 5 sit-ups, like full sit-ups all the way up, because we're not talking crunches, like we're talking all the way up sit-ups.
At like 200, I was thinking, I wish I had hooked my feet under something, but I also feel like that's not really being completely honest. It saves your legs and hip flexors. Then it is just targeting, I think, just your abs. But to do the full one, I'm like, well, at least then it's a full body workout. And it took me 20 minutes with no breaks.
Only 20 minutes? Wow. Good for you.
People exercise, and I think it's good. But like, at what point does it become too extreme? Because I know I passed that point that day.
Yeah, that you don't need to do that. Like, there's no real reason you need to be able to do 300 push-ups in a
Push-ups.
row.
Push-ups,
Or,
no.
I mean, sit-ups. It's hard. I'm not going to train for that one.
I was being stupid and stubborn, and I just wanted to see if I could do something, and I could.
Because if someone tells
do it
you you
again.
can't do it, you're going to prove them wrong.
Yes. What is your favorite workout?
I don't know if I have a favorite. I actually really like running on a treadmill. I hate running outside. I keep like trying to run and I can't get it. And by keep trying to run, I mean like once every 5 months, I'm like, I'm going to be a runner. And I go outside and I think no, not for me. But I do like running on the treadmill. But I recently just got a little exercise bike. And I've been really enjoying that. It's just like a little fold up one in my house because I just wanted something that I could do that was mindless, but that was getting my body moving. Because I have been trying to do more exercises and stuff, but I don't think I have a favorite one because I don't really like any of them.
Yeah, but I thought you were going to say like hockey.
Oh, yes. Like if I'm gonna do that kind of exercise, yeah, sports for sure. And I really love swimming, but I don't like chlorine, and obviously pools and stuff aren't open, but like I would love to just like swim laps.
Yeah.
And it's really good for you. But yeah, for sure sports. I think hockey and softball. I really like tennis and like pickleball too, where you're moving in different ways.
I would love to play pickleball.
Me too. And we will like work up a sweat when we do that.
Pickleball is the fastest growing sport in North America. For those of you that don't know what we're talking about, look it up.
This summer I really want to play kickball or like soccer,
kickball?
baseball.
Oh, soccer, baseball. Okay. Yeah.
I think that's such a fun sport and could be a lot of fun to like get a group of people together.
We can absolutely do that. Like I just like some kind of games that most people can do, right? Because the most recent time I went to the park, we were playing a bit of softball and it was just so fun because people that normally don't exercise were like, this is so great. Like I would have never thought that I was going to be like playing a bunch of sports and running around like this, but they weren't really thinking of it as a workout until like the next day. I got messages saying like, oh my God, I'm so sore from this. And I was like, I am so sore. We played at the park for like 5 hours. Like it was fun. Yeah.
That is really fun. You do get a workout, like you're moving your body in different ways, you're doing different things. I don't like the running part of baseball. I really, really try my best all the time to get around the bases really quick. I know you would look at me and you'd think, wow, that girl's a sprinter. I know most of you think that, but that's not the case. So
when you were just mentioning that, like every time you try and run outside, it's just like, okay, you feel like it's not for you. I think there's like a couple things that you could do to make it easier. Oftentimes, if you're starting, you might consider doing something like run 1 minute, walk 1 minute. The other thing I do is like, I just tell myself, like, if I am really uncomfortable and suffering, I'm probably running too fast. And so just tell myself, slow down. And sometimes I'm like, I feel so silly right now. Like, I feel like I can walk faster than how I'm currently running, but it does require more effort, like to get your heart rate up and to like improve your cardio a bit. It is still worth it, even though you're not going very fast. Make a conscious effort. Like oftentimes I'll be running and I'll start to get out of breath and I'm like, why am I running so fast? Just slow down. Because if it's just for exercise, I'm not actually in a hurry to get anywhere.
You're not in a race?
No, sometimes I am, but a lot of the time it doesn't really matter what the pace is. And I changed from being like super competitive with myself and always listening to the person in my headphones telling me, oh, like this is your pace or whatever. Like if I'm not going for pace, it doesn't matter. Instead, I've been really actively listening to my body as I'm running.
Yeah, that's good.
And then if it's not fun, I'm like, I can just walk home from here. And then sometimes I'm like, but it's faster to run home. So I'll just run home. But I at least like tell myself it's okay to turn around and go back now.
Yeah. I need to do a more like systematic approach to running. I did just get new running shoes, so maybe that'll help. But I was trying to do like 1 minute on, 1 minute off. But then I also like I went for a run because I was in such a bad mood, and then I just like, I don't know, like I just wasn't ready for it. Like I need to like be able to train my body. I think I would be better now because I have been actively like exercising most days and like getting my cardio up on the bike. So maybe at like the end of the month I will be able to start. I just want to be realistic about it. Like I don't want to start it if I'm not ready for it.
I agree. And always like keep in mind too that running is a high impact sport. It's hard on your body and it can cause a lot of injuries. It can hurt and be very uncomfortable. So if your body isn't ready for it, then you shouldn't pressure yourself to do it because maybe you need to build up some strength or some cardio first. Nice guns. I used to be a runner and then I had like multiple dislocations of my knees because of the impact. And at certain points, you're just like, the rehabilitation isn't worth it right? It's like, I'm not
No.
cut out to be a runner, fine. But then I started training in karate and I built up the strength of my knees and my legs to a point where it can handle the impact. Like people think, oh, if I just went for a run, I don't have to do leg day,
Oh.
right?
Yeah, when you're running, you're not really building muscle in your leg.
No.
Running is more of a leaning exercise. Like you're gonna shed weight, not build muscle in the same way.
I always make sure to also do a leg day in my routine because then I'm building up the strength to be able to absorb the impact from the runs. It's all about balance. I feel like that's what everyone always tells you about everything. It's all about balance, but it's not wrong. It's not wrong.
Yeah, it's true.
You know what I'm really bad for is I do not stretch. I do not take recovery days. I don't stretch. Yeah.
I'm so bad at it. And then I'm always like, my calves hurt. I'm like, why are my calves always so tight? Like when I'm trying to work out, I'm like, everything is so tight. I'm like, oh, maybe if I stretched it.
And I feel like that's okay now, but I have some friends who are like 10 years older than me and they're like, you should just get in the habit of stretching now because when you're my age, you're gonna really suffer. I guess that's true. Like I can handle it right now.
Do you need to?
Yeah, and for like overall health and care of your body, I should stretch.
You should be stretching your muscles even if you're not working out, really.
Yes.
So, but then I'm also like, maybe I feel like I'm not doing it properly. Like, is this how you stretch properly?
Oh.
I used to stretch a lot because I played a ton of sports in school. And so we would always do like stretches and stuff. But honestly, the internet is so available to everyone. You can just look up a stretching video.
But like when you were in high school, you were part of a team. So it would be like someone would lead the stretching or something, right? So you just did what they told you to do.
But sometimes I would lead it when I was the captain. And I just let people did before me.
So that's the thing, like at karate as well. So I would either join the stretching or lead the stretching. That's fine. So I know how to do it. I know what I'm supposed to do and how to stretch out all of the muscles that are sore and tight. Left to my own devices, will I do it? No. I'm like, do I want to take 15 minutes to go through the full stretching routine? Like, not really.
No, not really. I decided this year, I was like, I just want to move more. Like, I want to be able to move my body more. I don't want to get out of breath so easy. Like, I like being able to move and I loved playing sports and I used to play like so many sports. And so I'm just trying to get back in that like a little bit of a fitter mindset.
Yeah, I think what really did you in was your knee injury from the car accident. Everything got a lot more challenging because it was so painful for so long. And I think it even still aggravates you, right?
It is. Yeah. Like, so that's also another thing with running outside. But like the last, I would say like 2 years, it's been better, I think, because I have been doing more exercises and a lot more, like I do focus on legs a lot. And then a lot of the time when I'm at work, I'm walking around or like I do a lot of just like natural squats at work.
Yeah.
And like work with kids. I'm always bending down, or like when I'm at the sports store, I'm always bending down. So it has been getting stronger, but it does still hurt very often. But I think part of that too is that I just have to work on building those muscles, and like part of it is that it's kind of just gonna hurt. So if it hurts more than normal, then I'll stop. But if it's just the regular hurt, I'm like, well, that's just the baseline now.
In terms of, you said you just want to move more this year. Have you done anything to build it into your routine? So I've been doing more exercises and stuff. And I have 2 friends who are also trying to like exercise more and move more. And like my one friend said, she set a goal for herself that she would be able to do a pull-up by the end of the month in March, and sort of fell off the train a little bit. But today she did her first pull-up on a pull-up bar. Wow. So cool. Yeah. But so we've just been trying to motivate each other. And then so she got a bike and then I was like, well, I'll get a bike. So now, I just, instead of just sitting on my couch and watching TV at night, I'll ride the bike and watch TV. That's perfect. Do you know what that's called when you and your friend are keeping each other accountable and like making sure that you guys are doing your workouts? It's called an accountability buddy. Accountability buddy. So you have an accountability buddy and that's helped you to stay on track. Do you have like any like routine that you follow or like a schedule at all? No. I should work on that. No, I'm just curious. Like I should work on that, but having like an arm day and a legs day. I'm more of like a full body workout kind of gal. No, that's so I'll do like a full body circuit for like 20 to 30 minutes, depending on how I'm feeling. Sometimes I use weights. Sometimes I just do like body stuff. Sometimes I watch videos on YouTube and I skip the exercises I don't like the plank. Oh, I love to plank. Oh no, so like it's fine to not have a schedule or whatever, as long as if you are doing your exercises. Like for me, and full body workouts are perfectly valid and really good for you. Like I like doing a lot of full body workouts as well. I do try in my mind to have an ab workout, an arm workout, a leg workout, and a run
in a week. Yeah, that makes sense.
But usually I'm like, okay, it's Monday, I don't feel like working out, so I'm just gonna do an ab workout because it's mostly lying on your back.
But abs is like the hardest. I would say of all those kind of workout, arms is my favorite. Like
arms feels like the least amount of effort,
especially when you're like lifting weights. You're like, the only thing hard about arms really is push-ups.
If I get into a slump where I feel like I can't motivate myself to do it, then I use an app called Nike Training Club. Yeah, if I ever get into a slump, then I set up a training program where my phone prompts me to do it and actually gives me the workout to do.
Yeah, that's really good.
Because otherwise I'm just going to choose the 10-minute arm workout.
Because you're like, I'm still moving, I'm still working out. And I think part of it too is that I've been doing Weight Watchers, and Weight Watchers does also have exercises. And so they do have like leg exercises and arm day exercises. So sometimes I do look at those and do that. And then you also gain points, like fit points, and then you can redeem your points for prizes. So like they have these really cool wine glasses that I want. So I'm working out so I can get the wine glasses. That's it. Reinforcement, positive reinforcement, everyone. It works.
And it's all about balance.
Balance.
Yeah.
Ray, what are you drinking today?
Today I'm drinking Chekavar.
Chekavar. I never heard of that before.
Dark lager. No, it was gifted to me. I don't like it that much. No.
Thanks for the gift, but no thanks.
I appreciate the sentiment behind the gift. I don't actually enjoy this beer, but it came with 3 other beers that I do really love. So like, that's cool.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah. Three I love and one that I haven't tried yet. So that sounds like a good gift to me. What are you drinking?
Pretty good. I'm drinking Miller Lite. Classic. I have a bunch of them in my fridge and I haven't really been drinking. So it'll probably be what I'm drinking for the next little bit. Cheers.
Cheers.
Let us know how you feel about exercise. Are you exercising often? What are your favorite kinds of exercises to do? Or like, do you have any videos that you love? I would love some like YouTube videos that I could watch and work out too.
Like recommendations or go-tos, challenges. If someone wants to send us a workout challenge, even if we're not going to be successful at it, we would like to try it and document it and send it out to you guys so you can see us either succeed or fail at the workouts.
Yeah. And if you send a challenge, then I would do it.
We will do it.
I know you would do it for sure. 100% you would always do a challenge. Me, I'm like debatable, but I will do it. If someone sends it, we will both do it. Yeah, let us know. Would you want to do like park workouts? Does anyone need an accountability buddy? Happy to help.
We're there for you.
We're there for you, buddy. Let us know. You can DM us on Instagram at just.wondering.podcast. You can send us an email at justwonderingpodcast.ray@gmail.com and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Do it. Should I go for my run now?
Peace.
Okay, bye everyone.